Yeah, yeah.
It was working right all day.
Where it goes.
All right, bet.
Hit live on YouTube, Instagram.
We
I
live
mean,
on YouTube.
and you can hit that Twitch one
We
too.
live on Twitch.
All right, we modded on Twitch.
Okay. What up? What up? What up? What up? Let me get my. I gotta go back to Instagram. What up? What up, everybody? If we live, then we live. We gonna be with y'all in just 1 minute. What's up, Twitch? We on Twitch. I ain't never been on Twitch before. Shout out to the Twitch world. Shout out to the folks out there in Twitch land, man. I just want to say I appreciate y'all coming over here and tapping in with this live tonight. We got a very dope live. We got the Wavy Seals Elite Mix of the Month competition, man. These mixers, super talented. They have been working their butts off all month to mix this song by one of our very own members, recorded and produced and performed by one of our own Wavy Seals Elite members. And tonight we're going to get to see how the elites have done on this mix, man. So I'm super excited. Let me know how we doing. I bet. Now, I think I got that right. So we live on Instagram too. So we live on IG, we live on YouTube, and we live on Twitch. So everybody, make sure y'all check me out. Make sure that we got good levels. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Look, if you on Instagram, what I want you to do is go over to Twitch, go over to YouTube, right? But primarily, I want to Twitch it out tonight, right? Today is my first time streaming on Twitch. I just started up my Twitch account earlier. If you was fortunate enough to pop into the live earlier, I was actually paying people to follow me on Twitch. We might be doing the same thing a little bit more. I might have some more stuff to do, some more giveaways and stuff like that. So go ahead over to Twitch. Watch the stream there as well and tap in, but we're gonna let YouTube get a preview and Instagram, y'all gonna get a preview of it real quick, and then we gonna be twitching it out, man. I don't even know if that's proper Twitch terminology. But shout out to the Wavy Seals Elite. Let me get them up in here real quick.
Recording stopped.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Let me get what's going on here. Here we go. Y'all know if y'all okay, bet. There we go. All right, bet. We all in there. All right. So shout out to everybody that's on Zoom. All right. So we got my Wavy Seals Elite family. Wavy Seals Elite family, go ahead and say what's up to the world real quick as we stream.
What's going on?
Yeah, yeah.
What's up with y'all?
What up, everybody?
What it do?
What
it do?
Hey, everybody.
So
What
look,
it do?
Hey.
Direction the building.
What up? What up?
I got a very appropriate T-shirt on too. This my Mix Nick tee from Mix Nick 2024 when we had Leslie Brathwaite, Ben Thomas, Young Guru, Gentine, Bolo the producer, Kato the producer, a bunch of other really talented folks come through and share their experience, share their knowledge, and network with everybody, man. It was a really dope event that we had, but we're going to do it again. It's going to be even bigger and better, happening July 25th and 26th in ATL. We might even give out some free passes to Mix Nick tonight if y'all tap in with us on the Twitch. So go ahead and jump in there and keep the chat jumping. But a little bit about the Wavy Seals Elite. Basically, what the Wavy Seals Elite is a community of audio engineers, producers, and artists, and everybody in here is literally just trying to help each other get better, right? Everybody is building on each other, building everybody up. We have stuff like this, the Mix of the Month mixing competition, where we literally take a song, everybody mix that same song. We're going to share it with y'all, get feedback on that mix from everybody. And it's not only just a mixing competition, but it's also a critical listening exercise too. So everybody get a chance to listen to everybody's mixes and train their ears on, hey, what am I listening for to determine whether a mix is a good mix, man. But above all, it's all in the it's all for education. It's all for learning and getting better. So while y'all giving y'all feedback on these mixes, we definitely appreciate it if y'all just keep it real, keep it all love, man. Keep it all love, keep it all on the up and up. Give some real constructive feedback if you can, man. Give some real actionable feedback and just keep it real, don't be hating. Don't be hating, man. But I would love to hear your mixes. So if you want to jump in and do any mixes, participate in our mix of the month competitions. We got a 1 hour mix challenge that's always fun to do. See how good you can do your mix in an hour. That's always one of my favorite in the meeting. And we got special guests, man. Like one of our last special guests, Ryan Schwab. Shout out to Ryan Schwab, the creative mastermind behind Gold Clip and Orange Clip plugins, and he got some other plugins that he showed us that he ain't even let out to the world yet, but they coming soon. But yeah, man, it's the spot to be if you want to level up your mixing game, level up your recording game, and just make better music faster, and have a community that actually wraps their arms around you and helps to pull you up along the way, man. So yeah, let's do it though. I'm going to go ahead and start to play some of these records.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, jump on in.
Wayne, well, what's up, chat? What's up, everybody? Where can I get files for Mix of the Month? Usually, I know we either like get them in an email or something, but I didn't even know that the Mix of the Month files were out, and we could have did it and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see who is that talking.
Rich.
All right, Rich. So basically, each month you gonna get the files. Make sure you check your email. Sometimes our files go to like spam. So make sure you check your emails and you'll be able to get it there. But also log into your Elite portal. Inside the portal is where you'll also find the mixes that anything that we have for that month. You'll find it in the portal. So when you log in, there should be a section. Ben, what's the name of this section? Where can he go and find that exactly? Because inside the portal, besides the emails.
Okay. Yeah. So you want to go into you'll see a tab on the left side when you log in, and it'll be under the mix of the month, and they're in like chronological order. So starting with March of 2025, it'll go down, and they're all dated. So say March. Say the name of the song, March 2025, and then so on and so forth. Right down the list. So you can even get old ones if you want to sharpen up your skills and mix those as well. And they go all the way back to like 2023, I believe.
Okay.
See you, Les. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll drop a link in there too, Rich.
Bet. Thank you.
On. Yeah, man. We don't want you missing nothing else, Rich. All right, bet. So let's get out. So with this mix, all y'all, man, and it's gonna be giveaways throughout the night. I got some giveaways. Like I said, I got Mixnick tickets, and I got some more special stuff too. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is we actually just started up a Pro Tools certification course. I'm gonna go ahead and give away a Pro Tools certification tonight too. But you're gonna have to be in here jumping. You're gonna have to have the Twitch chat got to be jumping if you want that Pro Tools certification course. So I want to see, who's gonna do that, right? Who gonna do that? Who gonna help me get to the 50 followers on Twitch tonight? We at 29 right now. I need about 21 more followers. So who gonna help me get there tonight? Keep the chat jumping, invite friends, share this with anybody you think that this might be valuable to. But more importantly, what's gonna help you is actually giving constructive feedback, man, and actually taking some notes so that when it's time to get that feedback after every song, let them know for real what you think. We take this really seriously, and we want to be able to go back and say, hey, if there's a problem with the mix, let's go back and fix it. So if y'all in the chat, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on IG, let me know. Make sure you let our members know, let the community know what you think about their mixes so that we can all get better. And you at home, if you at home right now and you like, dang, I've been doing all of this mixing and recording and stuff by myself, and I'm trying to learn it all on my own. I don't have nobody to help me. I don't got nobody besides my mom and them to listen to my mixes and tell me whether it's good or not. If that's you, come join the Wavy Seals Elite. Go to wavyproaudio.com right now and join your family, because we waiting on you. We waiting on you. We want to hear what you got. We want to help you to get better and get past whatever hurdles are in your way. All right. So with that being said, I think it's time to hear the first mix. By the way, all of these mixes you'll see, they're numbered, right? So they don't have names on them. We just got numbers. At the end of this, I will reveal who the best mixer is. So y'all, again, if you listening in the chat, make sure you take a note for me, right? And help us figure out the winner. Help us figure out the winner by taking a note and writing down, maybe give a score. Let's actually do that. You give your score, each mix, score it 1 through 10. That'll help you have a better idea when we get to the end on which mix you think should win as the mixer of the month for March. Man, it's March already. Shout out to the last month's mixer of the month winner, B-Girl. Shout out to you. B-Girl has been holding it down, killing it, always winning mix of the months and stuff. She's not giving nobody else a chance to win. But we're going to see tonight.
Two-time winner, January and February.
The back-to-back mix of the month winner. Man, B-Girl be going crazy on the mixes. All right, let's hear this first mix. Matter of fact, and two, we got 14 mixes to get through. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually chop it down. Y'all know I'm going to chop it down to about that 2-minute mark. And then I'm going to just put a little fade on it. We're going to listen to 2 minutes of each of these mixes. That way, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be here all night, but we're going to have a good night. So go get you some popcorn if you need to. Get you a drink. Use a bathroom. Make sure you subscribe on Twitch if you can so that no ads pop up and all that stuff. And let's go. Let's go. First mix. Mix number 1. Let's hear it.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo.
Matter of fact, too, I forgot one more thing before I play that. The song, Ben, tell us about the artist and that this song is from.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yep.
So the song is from our Wavy Seals Elite member, Alejandra. She's from Norway. I believe it's like it's a crossover between like I would say Spanish, like maybe either Cuban or Colombian, and kind of her heritage. She's been doing music for about, I don't know, 10 years, I believe. She has if you go to Alejandra Tabita, I think, you can find her on Spotify. She has some really amazing, dope music, and she just graduated from the
Pro Tools certification. She Pro Tools certified.
Yeah, so she's kind of a master of it all. She produced the song, she engineered the song initially for our reference song, and then she was the artist on the song. So she's just she got the full package there.
All right, let's get it, man. 31 Twitch followers tonight, man. I'm trying to get to 50. And if I get to 50 tonight, I might just go and do a special stream and like all week and just like keep the camera on. You're gonna get to see everything I do in the studio. We're gonna see, man. Don't hold me to that though. But let's go. Let's hear the first mix.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you, ni about you mama. About you, ni about you mama. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
La vida es loca, y a cualquiera le toca que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido de un solo intento. Y tú miren el brillo de mi luz. Ni tú miren el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coa. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no hay igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panel. A mí me da igual, a mí me da igual.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck.
right, that was our first mix. That was the first mix. Elites, what y'all think about that first mix? Chat, what y'all think about that? On Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, what y'all think about the very first mix of the night?
It was definitely felt safe. I feel like
Okay.
it was safe a little bit. The kick could have been a little bit more rounded, like more deep, a little bit. Gave it that more of that, almost like that pop kick, almost to me, but not too loud. Vocals were sitting nice.
Yeah,
So,
I thought the beat kind of spoke for itself while mixing it. I think the vocals were the challenge on this song. There's definitely some things that could have been blended a little bit better. Then there's definitely some high end that was escaping through that could have been tamed to make it more easy on the ears. But also, I wanted to say Alejandra is in the building.
Hello.
Yo, what's up? I'm glad you made it.
I was thinking, am I late? Isn't it supposed to start 1?
Hey, one.
Well, 7. Isn't it supposed to start 7 or 6?
Yeah, it's 7, but it's 8 now.
Eastern time.
It's all
You
good.
guys changed the time, and I haven't changed the time.
You're right on.
here.
You right on time.
we just started.
Yes,
we just
that's
started.
because we did daylight
Amazing.
savings times a couple weeks ago, and so yes, with her being in Norway, daylight savings time threw it off. Yeah, you know,
100%.
we Americans got they silly stuff that we do out here.
You guys started early. I think here we changed probably in a couple of days, but not yet.
Okay. Yeah, we did. We started already. So,
My bad.
but yeah,
Well, I'm
I want
happy.
as the artist though, I'm glad you in here because I always want the artist feedback on the mixes, right? You the artist, the producer, and you recorded yourself. And now that we mixing it, I think it's a good opportunity for you to give the feedback on this, so like each time I would love to get your opinion on it because your ears are what dictates, what's right and wrong ultimately. As we mix and we want to mix for the artist, we can all have our technical opinions, but what did you think after hearing that first mix?
Well, I haven't heard it. This is the problem.
Okay. Oh, you just jumped in.
I just it's 101 and I was thinking, okay, this just started for me. So I'm on time.
All good. All good.
Is it a possibility to at least hear a little bit of it again?
Yep, I'll play a little bit of it, and somebody dropped
Thank
the
you so
listen
much.
to somebody dropped the listen to link in the chat.
Got
for
it,
her
got
real
it, got it,
quick.
got it,
Oh, you
got it, got it. All
All right,
good.
bet. All right, here we go. So we're gonna listen to a little bit more of that first mix real quick.
Mira en el brillo de mi luz. Ni tú, ni tú, ni tú, ni tú.
I don't know why it's not listening.
Mira en el brillo.
You not hearing it?
You just gotta
No.
click
Click-
that listen to link.
Click that
Alejandra.
link that's in the Zoom chat. Yeah, click that link in the Zoom chat, and then go over to when they open up a new browser window, hit start listening or something like that. Whatever.
Got it. Try again.
Yep.
Mira en el brillo de mi luz. Ni tú, ni tú, ni tú, ni tú. Mira en el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coa. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no hay igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panel. A mí me da igual, a mí me da igual.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't, I don't.
I don't give a fuck.
All right, it was just a little taste of that first mix right there.
That was pretty cool though. I have to say the vocals were done almost as good as like the engineer that I've had for 2 years. Like it was no difference there. Like I could hear it so well, and I'm used to these type of vocals as well. So that was pretty nice. I think the drums was set for me. Maybe they were a little bit too low for me. So I wanted to be more like a dance record. And I feel like they were a little bit left behind in a sense. But it was sounding great though.
Okay. Definitely some good feedback there. When I listened to that mix, the main thing that I'm hearing is two words come to mind for me is dynamics and space, right? Like the like kind of like what Alejandra was saying is like the record needs to be pumping, it needs to be knocking, and there needs to be like also like the space to allow for that. In this one, you did, whoever the mixer is, and I don't know who it is, I'll be forgetting, right? So whoever the mixer is, you did some really cool vocal effects, like some the vocal effects, the panning and movement is really cool, but everything just feels kind of squeezed and restricted, and I'm not getting that dynamics that make me want to move. So like think about that when you mixing like a dance record, it needs to move, and the dynamics just feel really constricted on this version of the mix. Cool. Let's move on, y'all. Oh, matter of fact, before we move on, let's see what online thinks. Let's see what Twitch. Let's go to Twitch first. Yo, YouTube, what y'all thinking? What's up, Wavy Gang? I'm on Instagram right now, reading a comment. What's up, Wavy Gang? I love mixing stems. I don't give a F. What DAW you use? No room for excuses. Train your ear. Oh, got you. It don't matter what DAW you use. All right. Okay, so that is okay. Not too many comments on there, but let's see. On Twitch, we got a bunch of comments on Twitch. The hi-hat brightness was getting to me. Yeah, definitely some top end spam fire emojis giveaway. Let's see. Any other feedback? Let's go to YouTube. Any feedback on the tube on that mix? Make sure y'all. Hey, look, we got these prizes. We need y'all to help get a feedback on these mixes. All right. So make sure that you tap in. If you got any thoughts about these mixes, I want to hear it. Matter of fact, let me do one more thing here before we move on. Shout out to Mixnick coming up in ATL July 25th and 26th. Make sure you get your tickets for that. All right, now I got my YouTube chat pop up. Okay, thank y'all. All right, YouTube chat is giving all the feedback. Okay, so the mix says sounds better the second time. I give it a 7. Bob Break Bread Film said. I saw he has a list. I was thinking maybe some drill on list too. I'm not sure what y'all talking about. My Twitch username is Wavy Wayne Audio. Okay, that mix was cool. I'll give it a 6. I really like the song. The vocals might be a bit loud, says Kareem. Break Bread Films original comment says the song is dope, a whole vibe, but the mix was kind of rough. All right, bet. So yeah, man. On Twitch, the username is Wavy Wayne Audio. Somebody got my Wayne.wav on there, man. So yeah, please go and spam them and get them kicked off Twitch for stealing my name. Okay. All right, let's go to mix number 2. Make sure y'all give the feedback. Give us some actionable feedback. What you think they could do better? What did you like about the mix? What you both things. What you like and what you think can be done better on every mix. Let's hear it. Mix number 2.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you, ni about you mama. About you, ni about you mama. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
La vida es loca, y a cualquiera le toca, que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento.
right, that was mix number 2. Mix number 2. What it do? I'm at the on YouTube. We got some fire in the chat. Super fire. The song is fire. Flames. A big riggedy say to get better at mixing, tap in with us. That's a fact. Somebody says, who is she? That is Alejandra, the one and only. Okay. How do we submit? You can't submit for this. To submit, to get in here, you have to be a member of the Wavy Seals Elite. Go to wavyproaudio.com and tap in for sure. Bro, I'm trying to get into mixing, but I have so many difficulties. Do you have any advice? Yeah, so real quick, my advice is honestly get a community around you that can help you immerse yourself in the mixing every single day. Just like the Wavy Seals Elite, man. Tap in, and I ain't just trying to sell you nothing. I'm trying to tell you something. Jump in with us, and we gonna really help you out. You know, it's a process. It's a lifelong process, man. Bobby H says the vocals are killing it, just the right amount of reverb. The instruments all gel together. All right. Break Bread Film says that one is crazy. That's a 9 right there. All right. Lay Ray says 8.5. Right on. So we got a lot jumping on that mix. And then if I go over to Twitch, make sure y'all jump in on Twitch. We got 34 followers on Twitch, and that's where I'm be giving these prizes away too. So you might need to, if you on YouTube, you might have to dual screen that thing and be on Twitch and YouTube one time to make sure you get in on these prizes, because I need to hit these 50 followers on Twitch tonight. All right. King Julian, I think I'm saying that right. It says, I agree. I think is more listenable than the first one. Okay. Midnight Collective says it felt better overall. What do you think? King Julian originally said that the vocals sound a little thin and tight, but they sit nice. And then original Doc Bop, like the bass drum, great for a dance tune. All right, my opinions on this mix. I think this mix, like, it's definitely more open than the mix that we had. And obviously, as we doing this, there's going to be a lot of comparison to what we heard coming before it. That mix felt more open. And I liked how the vocals were sitting. My one beef primarily with this mix is that the piano just felt a little distracting because the piano was so loud and it has a lot of competing frequencies that I just felt like, yo, that piano is kind of competing with that vocal just a little bit too much. You always want to kind of find some way to mitigate that competition between those mid-range instruments and the vocals as much as possible. So, Alejandra, what you think about that?
I think this was by far my best one. We have only listened to 2, but I love this one.
Okay.
I love the beat. It was great. I think it was a great balance as well. I could hear the dance, the flow of it, and I loved that. I did hear the piano at the beginning being super loud, competing with the vocals. What I would say that I was missing from the first mix was the the mixing of the vocals. I felt like the vocals here were not as tight as the first mix. Then the beat was more tighter than the first mix. So it was more like I felt like I heard also a couple of pitch problems as well. I have listened to this song a lot, so it comes from that. Like I exactly know how I wanted to listen. So whoever makes it, I think you did a great job at the end of the day. But it was just the vocals for me. There were a little bit of a lot happening.
Okay.
Just a lot happening in a sense. I would say if I would have to be specific, it would be the effects sometimes felt like a lot, and the pitch.
Okay. That's valid. That's valid. Elites, the floor is open. Anybody else got any comments about that mix?
I felt like the reverb or something was washy.
Okay.
Like with the vocal. That's the only thing I had to say.
Roger that. Roger that.
The effects were cool though. I just felt like they needed to be more controlled.
Yeah. Got you. Big Ben, what you think?
I thought the beat was on point, man.
Yeah.
I definitely thought, like, although I liked the reverb and it definitely made the vocals sit into the mix a lot better than like the last one. I think it could have been tamed or pulled back a little bit, if that makes sense. But I liked it. I thought it was a really good mix.
All right. We in here. We at 35. We at 35 followers on Twitch right now. YouTube. Make sure y'all keep going with that good feedback as well. Some more comments from YouTube says, how do I get mine heard? Got to be a member of the Wavy Seals Elite. Like we want y'all in here. We might do something public soon. We probably should, man. You know what I'm saying? Us versus them. You know what I mean? Elites versus everybody else on a mixing competition. We might have to pull that off. But make sure y'all tap in on Twitch as well, so you can win some of these prizes that we're gonna give away. I'm gonna play one more mix, and then I'm gonna give away something in a minute. Let's do it. Cool. Let's go to one more mix. Boom. Mix number 3. Let's hear it.
I can't hear.
I can't hear either.
Wavy.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
it's not
bad.
playing on the list, too.
Yeah, it ain't. Here we go. We about to hear it now.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you ni about your mama. About you ni about your mama. I don't give a fuck.
I don't
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
I don't give a fuck.
La vida es loca y a cualquiera le toca que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento, ni tú. Miden el brillo de mi luz, ni tú. Miden el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, esta es mi coba. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no es igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panal. A mí me da igual, a mí me da igual.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
I don't give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck.
Cubana, soy de La Habana, la tropical. Cubana, soy de La Habana, la tropical.
Si a ti te
All right. That was mix number 3. Definitely. Let's go to the we're gonna go to the chat on Twitch first, man. So chat, the first thing said we can't hear. Shout out to Lydia over there. You know, she over there letting me know about my technical difficulties. Boo baby, let me know, help me out. You know, I need some help. But then her next comment say, okay, the tune is doing something funny on this mix, throwing the notes off. Midnight Collective said, yeah, the tune is way off. Not because of her, because of the mix. Vocals are definitely forward, says Lydia, in the mix, which I like, but I can't get past the pitch. All right, mixed by Loke, vocal pitchy. Vocals were very clear, says Doc Bob, but the rest was kind of dull. Okay, let's see what we were saying on YouTube. How do I join the Wavy Seals? WavyProAudio.com, man. Click on memberships. I like it. We want some new members up in here. I want to hear y'all mix next. Do these just getting some Big Riggity's? Hold on, was that Big Riggity? Oh, somebody did that. Somebody deleted they comment. Somebody said, did it just get better? Then it disappeared. Corin Stevie says, I like how the sample vocal and the vocal sound in the mix. Pitch need to be better. Lloyd Knight says, okay, yes, space need a rest. Notes on the reverb for that dropout vibe. Okay. Could have used Melodyne. She seems like a good enough singer. All right. Bet. Let's go to the elites. What y'all thought of that mix?
I thought that some with the auto tune, it was just, I think it was in the wrong key because it was just going crazy on certain notes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I just think it was in the wrong key.
It sounded really weird. It sounded like it was like quarter tones off or something.
But
I didn't think that one needed auto tune.
Yeah. So
that
was
makes it down.
Every song needs auto tune.
No. I think that first one too, it was getting a little off pitch in places because there was auto tune and wasn't just letting her natural vibrato come through.
Yeah.
I agree. I thought it was like everybody else. I thought it's just the tuning was kind of throwing it off, even though the vocals I felt they were sitting really nice. I thought it's just the tuning. It was just It was just that part wasn't very hard to hear, I mean, she sounds good without it. So that's just my take.
I think the kick on this one and the bass was kind of clashing to me. Like it was kind of muffled, like it wasn't open. The kick wasn't hidden like on the second one. On the second one, the kick was hidden. And the bass, you can hear it. But this one was kind of like clashy and muddy a little bit on that bass end.
Okay, Alejandra, what was your thoughts?
Yeah, it was down to the same. It was very hard to go past the fact that I can hear that it's in the wrong pitch and I'm the singer, so it's emotionally bad. It's
like, no, why you doing this to me?
No, but outside of that, I know it was just probably the wrong key of the other tune. That made me think if I send the wrong key, I hope I didn't. But either way, was that I enjoyed trying to get past the auto-tune problem. I think it wasn't a bad mix. I enjoyed it a lot. I felt like I heard the drums and I overall heard dynamic as well. It was just the auto-tune, of course.
Okay. Roger that, man. Yeah, I feel the same way. Obviously, there were some errors with whatever was happening with the pitch, right? So we're not gonna beat that up too much. But when the mix first came on, I thought that like that intro section was very creative. Like whatever was happening there was some really creative effects that I was feeling really good about. And then it just sucks when there's something so kind of blatant that it just takes your attention away from everything else, because there was some good stuff happening. And primarily like the vocal effects, I think were good, except that one effect. Yeah. All right.
The song gave me the same impression at the beginning when it just started playing. I'm like, "Oh, this sounds very promising, quite well balanced in my opinion, though."
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yo, Midnight Collective, man, get a giveaway going. So after this next round, let's give some away on Twitch, man. I think let's give away what should we give away? We're giving away a ticket to Mixnick first. Mixnick July 25th and 26th. I'm gonna give away. I got a general admission ticket for somebody. I'm gonna just pick somebody that's giving the best feedback on Twitch. Right? Whoever's giving the best feedback on Twitch, get their information, tap in with them, and make sure that they get that general admission ticket. All right, we're going to pick somebody right after this next song. This mix number 4.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck. About you, ni about you mama. About you, ni about you mama.
I don't. que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre no hay igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panal. A mí me da igual, a mí me da igual. Aarón, 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 Aarón. Aarón, 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 Aarón. Aarón, Aarón. Aarón, 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 Aarón. Soy de La Habana, la tropical. Soy de La Habana.
Oh man. Let's start off with Alejandro on this one first.
Why me?
I'm just switching it up. Sometimes I go to the you ended last, now you first, you know, and then I just like to switch up.
I enjoyed the vocals better than the last. I would say there was just a lot of balancing things in the mix that were a little bit just all over the place, and of course the bass was a lot, but yeah, I think for me it was just balance, I would say.
Yeah. Okay. Elites, what else y'all got?
Say
Todd?
that
Well,
low
like I
end was
said
going
in the
crazy.
chat,
We're gonna go Todd, then Mixer. Go ahead.
Oh my bad. Yeah, the low end was like it was overpowering the mix, and then I think it was limited too, which caused the pumping. But in between that, I heard the vocals. Like the vocals was nice though. When every time they came out, when I could hear it, it was nice.
Yeah. Good ear.
But
Good
it
ear.
was just the low end and then that limiter too. So
All right. Mixer.
when that bass hit it, it kind of muffled the vocals a little bit on certain parts.
Mhm.
I noticed that, so that's why I was like that. They must have that bass and that kick on the limiter crazy. So that's what I heard. That's what, like, I couldn't even hear nothing else. I couldn't even pick out nothing else because that bass line
Yeah.
was just overpowering.
Yeah, that's the problem with that bass, man. Is kind of like what Todd was saying there, is that once the bass kicked in, it hit that limiter and pushed everything down. And so we hear the vocals getting squashed, but when the bass wasn't hitting so hard, I agree. I think the vocals sounded really clean. They was like really nice. I can hear the reverb tails like nice and clean. Like the vocals were sounding good to me. But it's just, man, that low end was just going crazy, which was really like causing the limiter to do some weird stuff on that mix. But man, you know, hey, I think it's a small fix, you know, a couple balancing issues, right? All right. Any other comments from the elites?
Yeah, was it just me or was the background vocals out of tune?
I don't know if I honed in that much to hear. But
Yeah,
It wasn't just you, bro. I heard it too.
yeah. They were a little bit out of tune for sure.
Okay. Good ear, man. Hey, like I said, this a listening exercise.
And then the I don't give a fuck sample was low. It
yeah,
was
man.
really, really low.
Don't it sound like it's saying I don't give a fuck, right? It need to be like ignorant the whole time. I don't give a like just ringing off.
You couldn't really, it was low.
Okay. I feel that. Yeah, man. But the other vocals though, I gotta take it back to them other vocals though, because they were clean. When we was hearing those. All right, good work on that mix. Let's see what YouTube talking about before we go over to Twitch and give away this ticket to Mixnick in Atlanta, Georgia, 25th, July 25th and 26th. Leslie Brathwaite, you know, Guru, Ben Thomas, and a whole bunch of other folks, you know. Audio only content says, are you able to answer a question for me on live? For sure, you know, for sure. So Jay Simbly says the bass too much. Yes, the bass mask a lot. Okay, yes. Deron said, damn, y'all don't hold back. I'm sorry, but that's the worst one. Dang! I guess that's what he was talking about, man. Y'all, come on, give me some constructive criticism only, okay? Constructive feedback only. Too much bottom and a little squashed. I wanted more of the dynamics to come through. For sure. It's so important on a dance record to have dynamics, y'all. The song, it's gotta be booming. It's gotta be. This is hard to stay in tune. The energy. Gemini says, dope mix family. Love the vocals. Definitely hit better. Okay, great. And let's go over to Twitch before we give away this ticket. All right, we got a couple folks commenting on this chat right here. All right, about to give a free mix over, free ticket out. But Chris Mix Music says the bass over tune, making the compression pump. Harmonies are tuned wrong. All right, Chris, that's a fact. Thank you for those comments. Laying it all out right there. Too much bull sub. Shout out my man Leslie Brathwaite, man. He's gonna be at Mixnick 2025 and Safari Pedals with a plugins, the bull sub. Definitely, you might have pushed that bull sub a little bit too hard, man. But you can never have too much sub. Now, look, just thinking about this though, what's something that could cause? I'm just thinking like something that could cause someone to add so much bass, and it's probably because you're not hearing the bass accurately in your room, right? So maybe there's a lack of having a subwoofer, maybe mixing in headphones, or just having a system that is like really thin, and not giving you true low end. Or even in the room, sometimes the bass could build up in that room, and if it's not treated appropriately, it could be causing like cancellations, little nodes where like, you know, it's just actually canceling the bass frequencies out. So you feel like it sound good to you in your space. A lot of times those issues where like the bass is too much or too little, a lot of times it's something to do with the monitoring environment. So that just may be something to consider, whoever that mix is, to say, hey, you know what? I might need to change something about the room I'm mixing in. Ains Boogie says, agreed about squash to my taste, and the background vote I can't read, y'all. That's why I went into music. I did it in the I felt like had the backgrounds I felt like had some tuning issues, but otherwise the vocals were sitting nicely. Chris says this had a groove though. I would ask if they have a sub and some treatment in their mix position. See, all right, see, we thinking alike. Okay, cool. The winner, Chris Mix Music. You the winner of the free Mixnick ticket. Congratulations, Chris. You just won. Thank you for keeping that keeping the chat jumping. Let's go on Twitch. We got 35 followers on Twitch. Can we get 15 more? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I know that was out of key, but don't worry about that. Let's go. Let's hear the next mix. Mix number 5. right. That was a good mix right there.
Yeah, I would love to listen to the end of that mix though.
Yeah.
I wonder if he did something else creative there. Or she.
Let's hear it.
Que si camina como cocina, que si mi huya molesta de la esquina, un consejito, no quiero mi china, y háblame bajito que yo no soy tan fina.
All right, man. I'll jump in first on that mix, man. I think that the balance of that mix musically, I like the balance musically. I was able to hear all the instruments, the kick, the bass, the percussion. Even though sometimes in that percussion, there was like some timing issues. I think it's maybe a delay on that drum or something that was happening. That was just, it was kind of cool, but the timing of it was just off a bit. But I like the overall balance of the music. I think the vocals could have been more present, especially that sample, man. The sample just really is like the hook of the song, and it was just kind of buried in my opinion. Let's go to the elites. What y'all think?
Same thing you said, bro. Like they keep turning down that sample. I think they scared to push it up because they might think it's gonna go through the, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. But that sample is the hook. So if they would have brought that hook up and then like you said, make the vocals come out, because the balance, the creative of that was phenomenal. Yeah. I liked that.
Yeah, just a little top in on them vocals to help them cut through everything that was happening, and then. Yeah, man, and bring that sample up. Let that sample be the star of the song. What else y'all got?
I think you go.
Definitely the sample's a little low, but I don't know. I liked it. The production was sick.
I think creatively, it reminds me so much of music that comes from my country. Like we have an American drum, and then we have 3,000 percussions. Like. That's it. It's that and the bass and the vocals, and everything else it just comes in and out. And I think that was so refreshing. With that being said, I think there was a white noise, really very clear at the beginning and throughout the whole song. And the balance, of course, was a little bit off. And then when he wasn't playing or she wasn't playing the percussions, then everything sounded super thin. So I think it was very percussion based and everything else was almost forgotten. But I think creatively it was fun.
Okay. Well, who was that jumping in? Somebody else had something? Musically?
I was gonna say it sounded like the vocals was also panned to the left, so as well.
I didn't get that one. Okay. All right, elites. Let's see what YouTube thought. She did it dope. Lloyd Knight. Let's see. Let's see. Corin Stevie says my favorite mix so far. Cool vocal effects. Ron FRM says I like this one. Fire. Lay Ray says very creative and well mixed. Also said this might be the best one. Midnight Collective says this takes home the prize so far. All right. And on that last mix, somebody I saw in the chat, somebody said, that room treatment is no excuse. In 2025, use reference. I completely agree. Use reference mixes, man, for sure. If you got them, use some references. Let's see what Twitch talking about. Twitch says this has the best energy for sure. Mixed by Loke says overall great mix though. Ains Boogie was that last comment. Midnight Collective again. Mixed by Loke says after mentioning the sampling thing being down in the previous mix, I can't unhear it in this one. Cool. It's the added percussion that's making it for me. Yeah, that percussion. Yeah, that it was fun. It was definitely fun to hear that. I think that just the timing of some of those hits rhythmically was just could have been a little tighter, but I think that it really opened it up. Like this type of song is all about rhythm and percussion, and you gotta get that right. Even the piano is like playing a percussive part, in my opinion, on this song. It's like it's very percussive. So like you just want to like it's gotta just be nonstop movement. On that track. So yeah, good work on that song though. Let's keep it going. Shout out to the folks on Twitch. We've been at 35 followers for a minute. I'm not giving away nothing else. I ain't giving away nothing else. I was about to give somebody $40 to spend on wavyproaudio.com, but I ain't giving away nothing else till we get to at least 40 followers on Twitch. When we get to 40 followers on Twitch, I'm gonna give away $40 to spend on wavyproaudio.com. 40 wavy bucks. Let's go. Mix number 6. Let's hear it.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you ni about you mama. About you ni about you mama. I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck.
La vida es loca y a cualquiera le toca que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento, ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coba. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no hay igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panal. A mí me da igual, a mí me da igual.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck.
Cubana, soy de La Habana, la tropical. Cubana, soy de La Habana, la tropical.
I was liking them guitars. That's why I had to keep it going. That's one of the first mixes that I feel like I really noticed those guitars come out like that, right?
Yeah.
Those weren't in the.
No, they wasn't.
files.
Somebody added that.
Yeah, those guitars were not there.
All right, I'm about to say, like, dang, man, they done bought something out. Now, I did hear the guitars, I was missing some of the percussive elements, though. It felt like there was more percussion in some of the other tracks that didn't come out, though. Alejandro, what do you think about that, though?
It's probably one of my favorite. Like it was sounding so good. Like immediately I was drawn to the song as soon as the first part of the intro ended, and it was so fun. I have not much to say other than that I know and I hear that the vocals have some pitching problems again. I think it's just the same auto-tune problem repeating itself. But other than that, I did feel also like the vocals were quite dry at some point, not river, not much. It was just super dry. But I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed this mix a lot.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, you know, it was a lot of really good stuff happening in that mix, but that the vocals was a bit dry, right? They was a little dry. And while I love a lot of the creative stuff that was happening, the guitar edition was great. I was like, oh, let me keep hearing this, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to go back and play that little breakdown and see what happened. It was going somewhere, but I want to hear that. But yeah, what was I about to say? I forgot. It don't matter. Oh, the piano. The movement in the piano for me was distracting. I felt like the piano was kind of doing this auto panning type of thing, and with an instrument like that that's kind of constant, and this thing is just moving, it was just causing a little bit of distraction for me. But let me listen to this little bridge part real quick, because I think that guitar edition is kind of dope.
Que si camina como cocina, que si mi huya molesta de la esquina, un consejito, no quiero mi china, y háblame bajito que yo no soy tan fina.
All right, it never came back, but yeah, we definitely need some reverb on there. Elites, any other comments from the elites?
Thought I had that dancey vibe.
Yeah.
The guitar was interesting. It sounded like maybe a little out of key, though.
You would know. You are resident guitar hero, you know.
I think it sounded a little bit out of key for me as well.
Yeah, it was interesting though. Interesting vibes going down. Cool. Let's see what the chat talking about. Let's see what the chat YouTube. What y'all talking about, man? This mix is way better, says official M80LA. Okay, bet, says Mac Dark Aftermath. Mike Reimer, this is the best mix so far in my opinion. Thank you for tapping in and staying locked in. Mr. Nation Label Bless from Jamaica. Sounds good, man. Don't be mad at me for that. Bless up. Timothy James, nice vocal pan, soundstage, guitar, bass, could use some more beef, okay? Just followed you on Twitch. Thank you. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. When I get up to 40 followers on Twitch, I'm about to give away $40. $40? Yes, sir. We at 38 right now. I'm about to give away $40 when I get up to 40 followers. All right. Let's see. Any comments on Twitch that we ain't read? Yo, it won't let me whisper because of phone verify. Please don't be whispering.
That's a message for midnight.
Okay. It road to 40. The road to 40 continues, says Ain't Boogies. Okay, we on our way. I think this is pertaining to that mix. Only thing I hear is her ad-libs could be turned up, but the mix is hidden. Vocals are on point and the beat. Ains Boogie also says this may be the best mix thus far. All right, bet. I bet. Let's keep it cooking. Somebody got somebody on the elites got their mic unmuted, and I'm hearing some feedback, I think. All right, bet. Thank you. All right, let's go to the next mix. We on mix 7.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you ni about you mama. About you ni about you mama. I don't give a fuck. 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 give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
All right, that was mix number 7. I know what I feel about that. The drums are bouncy and fire, says Big Riggity's on YouTube. Timothy Jane said the vocals are in a casket. Okay. Jay Sibley Jr. says vocals too low and feel thin. Benny Bizzo, yo! All right. I bet, y'all. Let's go over to Twitch. Matter of fact, before I go over to Twitch, let me shout out to everybody that's on Instagram. Yo, Instagram, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Thank y'all for tapping in. I'm about to end the live on IG because I want y'all to go over to YouTube. I want y'all to go to Twitch. I'm trying to get up to 50 followers on Twitch tonight. So if you ain't already, leave Instagram and go over to follow me on Twitch. Go do that now. And I'm giving something away once I get up to 40. And I got another giveaway once we get up to 50. So go follow my Twitch account right now. Instagram, we out. Twitch, we still in here. YouTube, we still in here. Let's get it. All right, let's go to the Twitch comments. So the Twitch comments, let's see what they say. All right, yo, didn't know you were on Twitch, my dog. Done taught me so much since I started doing music. Yo, that's what's up, G Lord. This is actually my very first time streaming on Twitch tonight. So I ain't know I was on Twitch. You ain't even know I was on Twitch. Ain't nobody know I was on Twitch because only God knew. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the big dog. You know what I'm saying? Kosu, let's see who else we got. Vocalist behind the beat says mixed by Loke. They left the vocals in the other room. I don't mean to laugh, but that was funny. That was a very creative comment. I don't give a F is hitting though. Finally, yo, number 39 about to go grab my peeps. All right, let's get it. Hey, yo, I think we at 40, yo. We at 40. It's time for another. We're going to sign for another giveaway. Wavy did 40, WD 40, $40, man. We gonna hook somebody. Now we have 41. If we get to 50 tonight, I'm giving away 50 buckities. All right, yo, shout out to that mix, though. Obviously, my thoughts on that mix is that the kick was definitely kicking. The kick was the star of that mix. It was a kick mix. The kick was kicking. Now, the problem with that is that typically when there is a vocal in a song, you don't want the kick to be the star. You want that vocal to be the star, right? And there's other percussive elements and other musical stuff that could have really jumped forward in that mix. So with that being said, yeah, I feel like that kick was the star, but the vocals were really left back in that mix. Elites, what y'all think? Alejandro, go ahead.
Everything what everybody else said. What everybody else saying, I'm saying the same thing.
you concur. The kick was
Vocals
kicking.
were not present.
Yeah, there's no reason to beat a dead horse.
All right, yeah, we get it. We get it on that mix. We gonna Alejandro, you feel any different? Any other comments to add on that, or you got about the same sentiments?
No, the same. I think it was just a balance problem.
Okay. Roger that. Let's keep cooking, y'all. We got a few more mixes to listen to tonight. We did just hit 40 though on Twitch. Shout out to everybody that just followed me on Twitch. This is exciting. This is gonna be the start of something new and fun for me on my Twitch journey, man. Like, who knows what I might be streaming? Yeah, I actually do be playing like Call of Duty and like 2K and stuff like that too. So like I might even add some of that on my Twitch stream. If y'all just want to come game with me some nights, we could do that. But look, I will tell you, like, I'm like, I be playing Fortnite too. Like, I'm definitely what my son would call a noob. You know what I'm saying? He dog me, man. I'm not editing. I'm not doing none of that. We keeping it real basic on Fortnite, and I'm jumping real far away from everybody else so that I can last long and then just have to like fight one or two people at the end. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's how we gonna give it up. Let's keep going though. Let's listen to this next mix.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you ni about your mama. About you ni about your mama. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
La vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido de un solo intento. Ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coa. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no es igual. Quieres copia, compra tu panel. A mí me da igual, a mí me da igual.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck.
Cubana, soy de La Habana, la tropical. Cubana, soy de La Habana.
Ooh wee. All right, we're gonna let Alejandra jump in on that first. But I do want to shout out. I want to shout out the winner, Ains Boogie. Ains just won that $40 for helping keep the Twitch chat live and helping us to hit 40 followers on Twitch on my first ever Twitch stream. I need that's next. I'm about to get some sound effects buttons and just be like bing 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 bing. All right. Before we get to Alejandra's feedback on that mix, we do have a couple here. Let's see. I see the effects are going for a maybe little less distortion on those vocals. It's good though. Just followed you on Twitch. You're officially the first one I followed. Yo, shout out to you. Yo. Ains Boogie says that's a really balanced mix. M80LA says this mix is pretty good as well. It's competing with mix 6. I like the attention to detail, taking notes and remembering and referencing back. That's going to be really important in just a few minutes as we get through all of these mixes, okay? Ains Boogie says real crispy. Chris put I'm not sure what that emoji is, but that's cool. And then Riggedy Rack's doing one of these. Okay.
You'll learn if you stick around Twitch.
Okay, what is it? Put me on game. Pog champ. Oh,
Yep, you got it.
Oh, I see. I just clicked on it. See, it's like a snake with the open mouth. Okay.
I mean, we can't do a history of the internet right now, but
okay.
I'll type it up and send it over.
We can't do a history of the internet right now. Roger that. Yo, yeah, come over to the Twitch chat, man. Somebody done won. We done gave away $20 over there. We done gave away $40 over there. And now we're going to give away $50 once I hit 50 followers on Twitch, man. If I hit 100 followers, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to give away $100. This is how we going to go. Until we end this stream, every 10 new followers, we giving away more Wavy bucks. Alejandra, what you think of that mix?
I think the balance of this mix I loved. It was super nice. I could hear the vocals well, and they were a little bit dry for me, but I could hear the vocals and I could hear the balance well. I also loved it gave me the dancey vibe. I think I can talk about maybe the bass was a little bit doing a lot, especially at the entry of the chorus. But I enjoy a lot of stuff on this mix, especially balance wise and just hearing everything.
Okay. Nice feedback. Elites, what's your feedback on that mix?
Initially, I thought the vocals had too much high end. Initially, that's what I got. Everything else sounded okay. That's why I paid attention to the most was the vocals on this one. So I just thought the vocals had too much hang.
Okay. Who else? B girl, we ain't heard from you all night. You thought we was gonna not let you get away with that?
Okay, so for this one, I wrote it was very well balanced. I enjoyed the musical element, but there was so whoever did this really knows what they're doing in terms of the gain staging. In terms of the vocals, I did feel like it was there was some resonance that were not pleasing, and it was poking out in the mix. That's all I got.
Okay, roger that.
Good job.
Good job on that mix. I kind of concur with everything that they were saying. That mix felt like the balance was really close. It was just like there was like a little distortion or some kind of frequency problems going on with those vocals, and they just got to be wet. I think the mix? I think that I really liked like what was happening in the backgrounds too. That the spread was nice. All right, bet. Let's keep cooking. We got more mixes to go through. That was mix 8. We got 14 mixes, so we on mix 9 right now. We more than halfway done. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Shout out to YouTube, man. You know, YouTube, y'all know y'all my first love. Don't start acting funny because I'm on Twitch now. You know what I'm saying? We on Twitch, but we on YouTube too. So, you know, we gonna do both. Shout out to Twitch though. We got 43 followers over on the big Twitch. 43 followers in the big Twitch. Let's go. Let's get up to 50, man. You know, let's get to 50 tonight. And $50 is going to be given away once we get there, man. Let's listen to this next mix.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you, ni about you, mama. About you, ni about you, mama. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
La vida es loca y a cualquiera le toca que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento, ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coa. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no es igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panal. A mí me da igual,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck.
Cubana, soy de La Habana, la tropical. Cubana, soy de La Habana, la tropical.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That mix was definitely fire.
I think that's the best mix to me. The only thing I think, if he would have turned down the vocals about a dB, you would have probably heard a little bit more of the instrument. I think the vocals just a tad bit too loud.
Okay.
So other than that, everything else was like fire, like everything. Just the vocals need to be turned down a little bit.
Musically, I heard you saying something. What you got?
I don't give a fuck. I don't. Now that was a really good mix. Everything sounded like really balanced, and everything was clean. The auto tune was good. I like that.
Okay. I really like the background vocals. So definitely my favorite vocals of the night. It's definitely a lot of creativity went into that. I can tell whoever mixed that like took their time to put some sauce in that mix. So cool. You got any feedback on that mix?
Yeah, I definitely like the balance and like the overall of the mix. I really like the vocals. It was times that really pushing. So for me, it was best mix so far.
Okay, okay. Alejandra.
I am starting to get super confused with everything. Top one, top two, top three. I don't know. It's a big competition here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But I love this one. I love the balance. It made me feel like dancing, so I love that. I'm talking like as an artist,
Yeah.
just at that I would say that sometimes the vocal felt like super loud compared to the rest of the beat. Other times it was somewhat fine, but I enjoyed a lot the balance and the punchiness of this mix for sure.
Okay, yeah. All right, all right. Definitely a good mix. It's gonna be tough, man. I think we're gonna have to do King of the Hill style eliminations, because it's so many mixes, and with that King of the Hill, it's like we play like 10 seconds of one mix, 10 seconds of another mix, and we just, all right, which one between those two? Which one between those two? But Alejandro, it's gonna be your call. If you want to just pick them, or if we King of the Hill style it.
No, we should do King of the Hill because I'm getting confused already.
Yeah, it's man. After you listening to 10 mixes, you're like, yo, I don't know which side is up no more. Let's take a quick ear break, man, and go to the chat real quick and talk some Smizak. So man, first and foremost, shout out to Twitch. It's my first time streaming on Twitch. We have came up on 43. We've been stuck at 43. I guess don't nobody want this 50. Y'all don't want this 50. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure Xavier's probably somewhere watching this stream right now. Like, bro, you tripping? You know what I'm saying? You giving out too much money. You got to calm down. But look, if y'all want this 50, phone a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. Because I'm about to start having fun on Twitch. For me, it's just going to be another way for y'all to just get additional content, different insights. Like, I just did a session. I wish I had this set up was it last night? What's today? Today's Wednesday. Monday night, I did a session with my daughter. She's in town. She came and we recorded her. She's amazing. She sang a song. We had Lydia in here vocal producing it. And my son, my 12-year-old son, he was in here actually assisting me. He set up the session. He set up the reverb sends and all that, set up the effects, put the inserts on it. So I'm like teaching him, and I talk with him. He loved it, man. He was trying to stay up all night. I'm like, cause we went until like midnight recording the session. I'm like, bro, it's like 10:30. You gotta go to bed. You got school in the morning. So good night. He was upset. He had to leave. But he really liked getting involved with that mix, and so he actually expressed some interest on getting in on my Pro Tools certification course, which I think is dope. So I'm gonna like go ahead and see if he gonna be the youngest person to ever get Pro Tools certified. Man, I'm about to put him into the course and start training him up that way. And then don't get me started on my 2-year-old boy now too. He be in here flicking all the buttons. He if you seen my story other day, he know how to start and stop. He already know how to start and stop. He also know how to take it back to the top. You know what I'm saying? Hit the enter key. So I'm like teaching him little keys as we go, just because he can't stay out of here. He's a button pusher naturally. Yeah, he has a lot of fun just doing that, man. But the Pro Tools certification course, we actually just started one recently. Like we 2 weeks in, but don't worry. Like if you think that you want to up your Pro Tools skills, it's definitely not too late to join us, and because it's all self-paced. It's self-paced. The content is pre-recorded, but every week I jump on Zoom and give like this additional what I call study hall, right? So the study hall is your chance to come and talk directly with me, ask questions, get answers to those, and I also just give way more in-depth lessons. Like I just go into the lessons again. We had a really great study hall earlier today before this meeting. So let's definitely, if you want to tap in with that, maybe you use that $40, that $50 that somebody gonna win tonight to go over Wavy Pro Audio. Spend that on getting Pro Tools certified. If I had to point to one thing that helped me advance my career like pretty quickly, is the fact that I had my Pro Tools certification, and I was super confident when I sat in front of Pro Tools, and I was just faster than, you know, pretty much everybody around. So being faster, being knowledgeable, know how to troubleshoot is going to help you to stand out and just have a way better creative experience, man. So looking at the chat, yes, sir. Benny Bizzo said, yes, sir. I'm a new student. Been learning so much so far about their Pro Tools. Yes, indeed. On that mix, Ron 100 says, best one so far. Bass had a couple of timing issues, but very creative elements. Okay. Chris Mix, a couple of delays earlier. The tune were a tiny bit distracting, but like barely any. Okay. Production was great. Okay. Cookies, I think the piano needs to come down a hair, but I love the tight effects. Okay. And then on YouTube, what's your Twitch info? I'm Wavy Wayne Audio on Twitch. So if you on YouTube, go over to Twitch, Wavy Wayne Audio. That's where you can actually win some stuff from us, win some of these Wavy bucks that we giving out. Wavy Wayne Audio on Twitch. And yeah, that's where you'll find me, man. I'm going to be just streaming. I'm going to be streaming all the time. Who knows? Who knows what I might be doing? I might be editing something for a client. I might be mixing. I might be gaming. Who knows? Y'all let me know what kind of content y'all want to see from Wavy here on Twitch now that I'm in here. But we on the road to 50 followers tonight, and we got the mix of the month. Shout out to the Wavy Seals Elite, the only community that actually is giving up game, giving up sauce, got a whole community of audio engineers that are down, like literally, not even a community, it's an army of audio engineers and producers that's ready to help you get to the next level. You just, man, it's just, bruh, like I was saying earlier, if you sitting at home right now by yourself, you ain't got nobody to bounce your ideas off of, you're not sure if your mix is good, you're not sure how to get to the next level in mixing, it's the Wavy Seals Elite. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna just tell you. Mix 10. Let's hear it.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you ni about your mama. About you ni about your mama. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
La vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido de un solo intento. Ni tú. Mire que brillo de mi luz. Ni tú. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coa, no te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley, es que por ley, es por la ley, que yo brillo al anochecer, es que por ley, es por la ley, que yo brillo al anochecer, siempre yo, no es igual, si quieres copia, compra tu panal, a mí me da igual, a mí me da igual.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck.
Soy de La Habana, la tropical. Soy de La Habana.
Okay. We got some heat right there. Who want to jump in there? Let's go to the elites. The floor is open. Don't be scared.
Yeah, I like that one. I thought that it had a really good low end. I did think the vocals could have came up. Just to have more balance. And I think that although I liked the low end, it definitely hit me. I think it kind of took away from some of the other instruments in the mix. I think it maybe could have had a little bit more like width on the piano. Probably push the percussion elements out a little bit more. But I mean, the kick kind of drove that, and I liked it. And I think it made for that mix a good mix. So that was just bring the vocals up.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that, man. I was definitely hearing that through the mix. Like at some points, some points they felt fine. Other points, it felt like the vocals was just kind of washed a little bit. Like there's some kind of doubling, phasing type of feeling that was happening that just made the vocals not as direct as I would like them to be, to really just kind of jump out that mix. Who else? Anybody else in the Elites got something to say about that?
I had the same sentiment, Big Ben, as far as the vocal and the presence of the vocal, and that bass did kind of keep that song loud and didn't let it get real dynamic for me.
Okay. Let's go. YouTube says Jay Simbly Jr. says no energy in this one. Wow, I thought the vocal with the effects had some energy going on for sure. DJ Saeed says nice. Zamir says the bass was nice, but everything else was lacking around it. Okay. I'm sorry if I know I messed up. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna try. V. It was better this time around for sure. Hey, if anyone wants to help me by mixing one of my songs, I'd really appreciate it. I try to mix my own, but I'm new to mastering. That's two different things.
Join the Elites.
That's two different things. If you was an elite member, somebody might take you up on that, but now we might have to charge you though. You're just trying to, get a mix. Come tap into the elites and see what's up, man. All right, Alejandra, you got some feedback for that one before we move on?
I overall also enjoyed that the drums were there, and of course it keeps the flow of the track, the song for me. Yeah, the vocals were a little bit low sometimes. But yeah, nothing else to say other than that for sure.
Okay. Let me see. Anybody remember which number that was that played? I don't know if
10th.
That was 10. I bet. Like 10. I'm ready. We've heard a lot. Yo, shout out to everybody that stayed locked in, man. If you still in here, faint not. We almost through here. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 more mixes to listen to, and then somebody is gonna be crowned the mixer of the month for March, Wavy Seals Elite champion. So let's hear this mix.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you, ni about your mama. About you, ni about your mama. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
La vida es loca y a cualquiera le toca que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento, ni tú, ni tú, ni tú, ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz, ni tú, ni tú, ni tú, ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coa. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no hay igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panal. A mí me da igual, a mí me da igual.
I don't give a fuck.
que si camina.
All right. Alejandra, we're gonna let you kick that one off. I seen you vibing over there.
I was vibing. I was definitely vibing. There's a lot of stuff that is just very creative and that I loved. Especially in the hook, I felt like I am hearing a lot of noises. I felt like in the hook, the I don't give a fuck though.
Right, yeah.
It was super dope. I would say that it was definitely crashing with the main idea. So it could be a whole song itself outside of this one because it sounded great. Literally, I was just like, this is a vibe. It's crushing with this idea for sure. But I love that, and I think the drums are well. It was so many creative things. I was just paying attention to that. Some elements in the percussion were really fully hidden, but it was a cool mix for sure. Very
Okay.
creative.
Dope. Mixer, what you had to add on that?
Yeah, it was pretty dope. I liked it. I didn't really have nothing too much for it. Like you said, it gets crazy when you listen to a lot of mixes.
We getting mix fatigue, huh?
Yeah, like for real I am. I'm like, man, I'm trying to listen to everything, do the same order, but you get caught up. So
yeah,
I liked it. It sounds good.
Yeah, man. I think. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, I was just gonna say I felt the same about it in the hook, just stepping on it a little bit, but man, it sounded so fire. There's so much cool production going on.
Yeah. Now, whoever did that, y'all definitely went crazy with the creativity. I think it was a lot of great creative stuff. That section in the hook, it was a little kind of clashing. But I applaud the attempt at making it sound different and standing out and just going in a different direction, especially in a situation like this where we got 14 mixes of the same song that we want to kind of just break up some of the monotony. It's good to have that freshness come through. So I think a lot of that production choices was great. Sweet. Let's keep going. I don't want to hold y'all up too much. Let's go. Mix 12.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you, ni about you mama. About you, ni about you mama. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
La vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido de un solo intento. Ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, esta es mi coba. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no hay igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panel. A mí me da igual,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Cubana, soy de La Habana, la tropical. Cubana, soy de La Habana.
All right. That was mix 12. We got just two
Yeah.
more mixes to go. I'm going to let you jump in just 1 second. But look, I'm still stuck at 43 followers on Twitch, man. So if you on YouTube right now, and you ain't went over to Twitch, Wavy Wayne Audio on Twitch is the handle. If you ain't went over there yet, man, I'm trying to give somebody $50. I'm just trying to get to 50 subscribers on Twitch, 50 followers on Twitch right now. So if you on YouTube and you ain't go over to Twitch yet and you didn't follow me yet, go, please. All right, Mixer, what you got?
I like this one because they don't have too much effects on it. Like I know somebody on YouTube saying it sounds loud, but don't seem mastered or mixed though. But it's like they play safe with this because there's not too many crazy effects or like even the delays really too much. But it sounds good. It's balanced. It sounds good. I can hear everything. You know, it's the kicking, bass line is right. I like it.
Okay.
I kind of went another direction with that one. Mixed. I don't know. I feel like, I think if I'm not mistaken, they might have rolled the kick off too much or something. But the kick and the bass were in the same frequency range, which were at times got hard to distinct. Like it wasn't distinct enough. Like it should have been more like punch and then low end. Like it should have had more distinction between it. But that was really the thing that just jumped out at me. Everything else, like I think if those things were fixed, like. And then everything else would have been brought up and sounded a lot more clean and enhanced, I guess.
Okay.
I agree. Pretty straightforward. A decent, a good mix. I agree with that with the bottom end. And there's one part where kind of the vocal gets a little quieter, in like the performance, and you just gotta get in there and boost it up so that it stays level in the mix.
Okay.
But it was a good, straightforward mix.
Alejandra, final words on that mix?
I just agree with what everybody was said. Like it sounded quite balanced. Sometimes I initially added a note like, oh, the vocals are too low, but then eventually it's just kind of balanced again, and then the low end, exactly what everybody else is saying. But it's a cool mix.
All right. Roger that. Let's go to the next mix, man. And here we go. 13. And we only got one more after this, y'all. Shout out to yourself for doing this critical listening. Whether you on YouTube or Instagram or Wavy Seals Elite or Twitch, you are participating in a critical listening exercise, and you actually are helping the world to sound a little better with your feedback. So let's get it.
I don't give a fuck.
Let me start it from the beginning, though.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you ni about you mama. About you ni about you mama. I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
La vida es loca y a cualquiera le toca que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido de un solo intento. Ni tú miden el brillo de mi luz. Ni tú miden el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, esta es mi coba. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no es igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panal. A mí me da igual, a mí me da igual.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I don't
give a fuck.
I
don't give a fuck.
Soy de La Habana, la tropical. Soy de La Habana.
Yes, sir. Okay, look. So I'm just going to the chat. So Timothy James say, I do appreciate several different mixes. This how you make platinum music, yo. That's true, right? But it's also true. I just appreciate like how many different takes we can have on the same song, right? Like it could be the same song, but everybody hears differently. Everybody has creative ideas in their head, and it just goes to show that half the battle, not even half the battle, all of the battle of being a mix engineer comes down to your taste, to your style, to the decisions that you choose to make. And that's what's going to make an artist choose to work with you over somebody else. Official M80 on YouTube said that's fire. 13 is well balanced. Going over to Twitch, we at 45. We at 45 now. That's what's up. 5 more. 47. We at 47. Let's go. We at 47. Can we get to 50? We only got one more mix to go. Can we get to 50, man? Like, you better call somebody that you know. Call your engineer friend. Call your producer friend, your artist friend. Say, hey, Wavy about to be dropping some gems on Twitch, and I need y'all to go follow him, all right? Wavy, where have mix at? I don't even know what that means, all right? Ron Hunnett said, nice saturation on the vocal, a tad bit low. Bring them up to about 3 dB, to about 2 to 3 dB. Bet. Everything Lydia C say, let's go, baby. 50 is too easy. Well, why we ain't there yet? It ain't that easy, okay? We've been on here all night. We're gonna go to just to keep everything moving. Come on, we need 50. We're just gonna get some feedback from Alejandra. And then we're gonna go to the last and final mix. Let's go. What you got?
I love this mix.
That's it.
That's it. It was pretty cool.
All right.
It was pretty cool.
The mix was fire. Let's go to the last one. We're going to have some competition. After I play this last one and we get some feedback from the community, we're going to go and do a King of the Hill style. So I'm going to play one mix versus another, and then we're going to eliminate them one by one. The last mix standard is going to be the winning mix. And, of course, since Alejandra is the artist, the producer, and the recording engineer on this song, she gonna get the main say on this, but we definitely appreciate y'all input on YouTube and Twitch too. All right, let's hear this last mix.
Si a ti te molesta mi brillo, cepíllate. Si te molesto yo, amárrate. Y si yo te caigo mal, I don't give a fuck about you, ni about your mama. About you, ni about your mama.
Se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento. Ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Ni tú. Miren el brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas. No te me ofendas, este es mi coa. No te me ofendas, es el cartel de pura cepa y a pura ley. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Es que por ley, es por la ley que yo brillo al anochecer. Siempre yo, no hay igual. Si quieres copia, compra tu panel. A mí me da igual, a mí me da igual. I don't give a fuck. I don't.
End it off with a bang.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mixer.
These last two was fire. It was good.
Yeah. I like that one. I like the vocal effects on there. I like the balance. I like how certain elements of the music kind of popped out. Like that first little riser sound, I thought I was gonna have to take my headphone off because it started getting loud. And I didn't know where the mix was about to go from there. So it kind of built up, and then I was like, "Hold on, where we going? Where we going?" Then it tamed itself down. What else y'all got from the Elites?
I like the vocal treatment on that, man. It just sounded really smooth. The low end was definitely in the pocket, man. So those two things I really appreciated about that mix for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough for the more straightforward mixes just because we've heard so many crazy creative ones.
Yeah,
I think, but the vocals on that sounded great. I thought the piano felt a little bit underwater, like cut off a little bit too much of the brightness. But it was also a very interesting effect and sounded cool. But I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, and then even like as we went on, like the sample was a little lower in this mix, but I felt like it worked. You know, I wasn't necessarily missing it. You know, like from some other mixes, it was just like in a good spot, even though it wasn't like super dominating. Any other feedback?
I enjoyed the vocals as well. The vocal effects were great, and it felt quite smooth. Some balancing things are like the same. I had the same issue with like the effects at the beginning. I was like, "Oh, is it about to be too loud?" But it was pretty cool.
Okay. All right. Let's see what YouTube got to say. I think the intro on All Over Them are a little harsh to start with. All right, I was making sure I was reading that right. It's not me, it's you. All right, Timothy, thank you. Official M80 says, last mix might be slightly better than the list I made prior, okay? This song is going to be in my head, said Jay Simbly Jr. Timothy J.
on your speakers.
Timothy J. I don't know how it went from bad to good. I guess the parts with not a lot of percussion hits the most, okay? All right. Sound Vision Recording says, I like this mix. And let's go to Twitch. On Twitch, are we at 50 yet? Nope. We ain't at 50. No, I see 47. We at 50? Nah, my count say
hit that refresh.
I just did. Somebody, y'all don't see 50.
No, you're right.
I see, yeah. I was about to say, yeah. I'm about to say, nah, dang, where we at? We need 3 more. All right, but look, this is what we about to do, man. If you on YouTube and you still ain't go over to Twitch, man, I got a Twitch campaign going on right now that if I can get 3 more people to follow me on Twitch, I'm gonna give somebody $50, 50 wavy bucks. I'm gonna give somebody 50 wavy bucks, man, to spend at wavyproaudio.com on whatever it is that you like, man. If you find something that's $50, then you ain't gotta pay no more. It's just that simple. It's literally a $50 gift. To shop with your man. All right, wavy bucks. But look, this is what we about to do. In order to narrow down the mixes, we are going to do this King of the Hill style. Now, what that means is that we are going to play a mix. I'm going to play like 10 seconds of a mix. Then I'm going to play like 10 seconds of the next mix. You're going to tell me, was it mix A or mix B? Whichever mix is the worst between those two gets automatically eliminated. Then we're going to do the same thing. Mix B will still stay in there. We'll play that against another mix, right? Whichever, and we're just going to keep going until there's just one mix left in the session. So chat, make sure you got your Twitch fingers ready. YouTube, make sure you got your fingers ready to let us know which mix needs to continue on. And we might as well start off with these heavy hitters. We got 13 and 14. I'm gonna I think this we're gonna put 13 and 14 right against each other. That's how we're gonna start off. I think let me listen to this section real quick.
Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coa, no te me
Let me find I kind of want to. All right, let's start right there. That way we
kick,
get some of that chorus in there. All right, so we're gonna play this section right here. Let's hear. This is mix 14. Just a few seconds.
I don't give a fuck. I don't
right, 13.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido
13 or 14. Let's go, chat. I'm going to give y'all 15 seconds, okay? Only put the number that you want to continue. Only put the number that you want to continue. YouTube chat, where y'all at? YouTube chat, where y'all at? All right. We got 10 seconds. Put the number y'all want to continue. Alejandra, what's your vote? 13 or 14?
You muted.
You muted.
I muted. How I mute myself?
I know I mute myself. I said 13.
Oh, you say 13?
Continue. You sent it to me by accident in a direct message instead of everyone. Yeah.
Okay, deal. 13.
All right, Alejandra trumps all. But overall, I want y'all to keep voting over here. It's pretty even on YouTube. And it's even on Twitch too, man. All right, 14. I'm sorry. We out of here. Let's hear 13. We're gonna hear 12 and then we're gonna hit 13 again.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abra
13.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca.
Alejandra, let us know what it is.
13.
Let's go. 12 out of here. 11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento. Ni tú. I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca.
Somebody, everybody, make sure everybody on Zoom muted. Everybody on Zoom.
You gotta say the number.
I don't think it was. I think it's that was that mix. I've been looking though. Everybody's muted.
Okay.
You gotta say the
Make
number.
sure you don't have two
Okay.
lists.
I'll play them again. So this is 11. I'm gonna play 11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo.
And 13.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo.
All right. I don't know. I know
What? Okay,
that was 13. The first one was 11. Alejandra, what's your vote?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right, we got to go to the chat then. The YouTube chat is pretty strong on 11.
I think 11 sounds great. I think it's still the
That extra effect in there.
11. Let's go for 11 because I think it is a better mix.
All right,
I think.
All right.
In my opinion.
I feel like, even though that part is distracting, that
Yeah.
Let's hear 10 now. This is 10.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento.
And 11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca.
All right, y'all. 10 or 11. 10 or 11.
11.
11. All right, let's keep going. 10 is out of here. 9. Here's mix 9.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento. Ni tú.
11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a abran las puertas que vengo.
That's hard.
Can you play it again?
Yep. All right, number 9 again. Number 9.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca, que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento, ni tú.
11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca, que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento.
I think to me 11 keeps being a better mix.
All right, 11. The chat is pretty hard on 11, man.
YouTube said 11. All
YouTube said 11 for sure. I concur with that, man. It's the drums, and the openness on 11 is making it hard to compete with.
The vocals are so clear and so like sharp right there in space.
Yeah. All right, let's keep cooking. This is mix 8. Mix 8.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le
11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca.
11 again?
Yeah.
Let's keep it. Let's see who's going to be the one. If anybody going to knock 11 out, let's go. Mix 7.
I don't give a fuck.
11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca.
11.
Let's go. Mix 6.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca.
11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca.
I would say 11.
Keep cooking. Let's go. It's King of the Hill. YouTube chat concurs with anything on Twitch. Twitch is going with 11 pretty hard too. Let's go. Mix 5. Here we go. We almost done, man. Who gonna take 11 out?
I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo.
11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca.
11.
11.
Let's do it. Mix 4.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca.
Versus 11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't,
11. I just had to check.
11.
I gotta check. Mix 3.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. La vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca. Que se me abran las puertas que vengo. Esto no ha sido un solo intento. Ni tú.
Yes, sir. 11.
I don't give a fuck. I don't, la vida es loca. Y a cualquiera le toca.
Whew. All right. That one kind of hard. You make a decision.
Play it again.
Yeah. Let's go to 2 again. 2. Let's go to a different section. Let's just go to a different section real quick. It's mix 2.
Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coa, no te me ofendas, es cartel de puras
11.
Milena brillo de mi luz. Siempre rojas, no te me ofendas, este es mi coa.
I think I like 2 better.
You like 2? All right. It's your world. You want to hear it again? Are you locked in on 2? Let's hear. I'm gonna go back to the.
Let's hear again. Let's hear again.
Let's hear it again.
Go to a different place. Go to a different place.
All right.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
That's the same.
Soy de La Habana, la tropical. Soy de La Habana, la tropical.
That was 2. Here's 11.
Soy de La Habana, la tropical.
All right. What was your choice? Don't be scared. Whatever you feel. This is your world.
The problem is if you're judging just mix one, I would go for 11. If I'm judging based on like what I creatively think could fit another song, then I will go for 2. But I think the better mix is still 11.
Okay. Yeah, I would say go with the one that you feel will need the fewer revisions. If you were the client and you paid for this mix, which one would you be happier with getting back? And that one is
There 2 then.
2. All right. I feel that. Sorry, 11. You've been knocked out. I'm gonna keep you around because we're gonna need to find out who that is. Let's see.
Oh, Wavy.
It was cool.
Twitch stream is down, but your YouTube's still up, just so you know.
Dang, why my Twitch down? Oh, it's all good. Why Twitch go down?
Yeah, you can restart it from right there. You're good.
I can restart it from right there. How you know? You can see my screen?
Nah, I just know what you're looking at.
Like, yo, that's crazy. I had my mouse hovering right over the button too. I'm like, what you see that? All right, let's go. Let's hear mix 1, y'all. Let's hear mix 1.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
I don't give a fuck.
Mix 2.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
And the
I'll
winner
probably
is,
go back to 11.
go back. You want to go back between 11?
Yeah, I mean, based it on not talking about reviews.
Yeah.
I think the 11 is more complete in that sense. It has a lot of creative work, which
Okay.
was open to that, but I think it's a better mix.
Okay, roger that. The winner is 11 then. 2, you and runner up, because that was pretty damn good.
Yeah, 2 was good. It was great.
All right, let's find out who these are, man. Let's see. I'm going to go to view clip name. All right, 2 was Mixer, and number 11 was Ryan. Yo, congratulations, Ryan. Ryan Ford coming through. And Mixer, your mix was up there, man. You had some real nice spots, man. But 11, man, just had something going on over there.
You know what?
It was right.
He deserved it because he probably worked on it longer. That was literally our 5-hour mix today.
Damn.
Yes.
I had it from the first, like, one of my favorite ones was the 2, the 6, and 13 was 14, but that fight was pretty easy right at the beginning. Just great mixes.
6 was Gemini, and 13 and 14 was pretty good too. That was Todd and Wink. Todd and Wink were also like pretty high up in the runnings on that mix too, man. But Ryan, congratulations, bro.
Congratulations, Ryan.
You're the king of the hill. Yeah. This is your first ever mix of the month win.
Yep, this is first one. Yep.
Let's get it. Oh, I love to see it.
I still don't know Ryan. What is Ryan?
He right here at the bottom right. He got his camera off. Ryan, say what's up, man. It's time for a speech. If we can't hear you. There we go.
Hear me?
Yep.
Hey, thank you. Great song.
That was cool.
I want to send a shout out to B Girl. She helped me. We hopped on Zoom. She was like, "You got to get that mix bust together. You got it. You gonna win. You gonna win it." So, B Girl on game to the God Particle.
And appreciate you, Wayne, for the platform to give, even give me an opportunity to even participate. I appreciate it.
No doubt,
And
man.
Chris McGee with the game staging, that really helped me out a lot when he showed us how to game stage. And yeah, y'all know who y'all are,
Hey.
Wick. All of y'all, y'all Wink, and Mixer, they always coming through with the gym. So I appreciate y'all, man. Mighty Made also, man. Thank y'all.
That's what's up, man. Hey, look, that's again, I love to hear that, man. And you shouting out all the members because that's literally what this community is about, man. Ryan is one of the newer members. I think you may be 2 to 3 months in so far, or maybe a little longer, but being new, like coming in immediately, immersing yourself in what we got going on, making friends, and literally just meeting up with B Girl and Mixer and joining the meetings, participating. That's how we grow. That's exactly what we here to do. So Ryan, like, super proud of you, man. Congratulations on this win. The mix was incredible. It's a team win. It's a team win. Yo, shout out to everybody that participated though, because that also proves that you are headed in the right direction as well. Everybody that took the time out to work on this mix and actually submit one for tonight. That's dope. I see a few folks on YouTube saying, yo, how do I submit a mix, man? Go to wavyproaudio.com, click on the membership tab, and join the Wavy Seals Elite. Come tap in with us so that you can be involved next month. When we do this, man, we got a 1 hour mix challenge coming up. We got the mix of the month coming up, and the mixer of the year is also, we working towards that. So Ryan just got him some big points toward that mixer of the year. Shout out to everybody on Twitch too, man. We got 48 followers tonight on Twitch. I'm a little let down that we didn't get to the 50. But it's cool though. That mean I just got to stream again. I got to stream again. We 2 away. Shout out to everybody who did. Go over to my Twitch. If you just joined on YouTube and you're trying to figure out what's my Twitch, Wavy Wayne Audio on Twitch. I'm trying to get tapped in, right? Wavy Wayne Audio on Twitch. I'm trying to get up to the 50, man. What about the best 2-track mix? Yeah, we do that too. We have 2-track mixing. We got mixing with using challenges where we can only use stock plugins. Challenges where you can't put nothing on the mix bus. Like, it's challenges where it's no plugins, right? Just level and pan mix. Who got the best level pan mix, man? And edit mix. You gotta make a delay and a reverb with an edit. Who know how to edit to make a reverb out of just an edit? Exactly. That's what we talking about, okay? So tap in. Before we get out of here, B Girl, give them a little sample. Let everybody know what we got coming up tomorrow in the Thursday meeting.
Well, next week we're going to be reviewing Ryan. He's going to actually open up his Pro Tools session, and we're going to actually dissect everything he did. We're going to take all the gems he got, what made him win, and we're going to apply it to our mixes so that we get better. That's right. We don't hold back. We actually open up each other's Pro Tools sessions and look at everything, your mix bus, your master bus, your vocal chain, and we just ask questions. So if y'all want to see exactly what Ryan did to win, come join us. We'd love to have you.
All right. Right on. Thank you so much for that, B Girl. Yeah, man. Other than that, yeah, I appreciate y'all on the stream. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitch. Yeah, again, make sure y'all tap in on Twitch. Turn them notifications on Twitch, because you never know when I'm gonna go live or what it is that I might possibly be doing when I do go live on Twitch. But it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna just be on Twitch, man. I'm gonna be on here tomorrow because I need to get up to my 50. All right, Alejandra, that's an amazing song. Thank you for sharing that with us and allowing us to work on that with you tonight. As far as with Ryan, I know it was a few things that you ain't necessarily like, right? We're gonna link y'all up. Make sure y'all link up and just get them revisions done. Get the mix exactly how you wanna have it. But it's pretty close.
Thank you. It's been an honor, honestly.
Yes. All right, y'all. Yo,
shout out.
Shout out. Go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna
Big.
say shout out to Keith, man, for making the the live clean like that, man. Because that and YouTube was on point.
Yes, sir. Shout out to TMC Orlando, my man Keith over there.
Man,
Been holding it down.
He had everything solid.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, indeed, man. Hey, it takes a village. Big Ben, what else you got?
I just want to say, don't forget to shout out B Girl tomorrow. You know, it's her birthday.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. And I want to say one thing. We have people come in here from all over the world. What time is it where you are, Alejandra?
It's 3 a.m. I'm about to just
In the morning?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's so cool.
Lay it down. She's gonna lay
So
it
cool.
down.
Where you at, man?
Me the same. I'm in Czech Republic. It's 3 a.m. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
What up, buddy?
Real family
Yeah.
here. Yes, that's love. That's family love here.
It's gonna be tough morning.
Thank
but
you.
I'm okay.
Excellent song, Alejandra. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for working on the song. It's been an honor, honestly. And it's just amazing to get so much feedback and people that been just trying to work on a song. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
All right, right on. We gotta make sure we when that song drop, I know it's gonna be a lot of folks looking for it. So we'll make sure that we share it on the channel, get the links out there and stuff, so that everybody that heard it tonight on YouTube and Twitch can circle back and support you. All right.
Lord, thank you.
All right, bet. Yo, Elites, just stick around for a minute, just in case we got any final things that we want to talk about offline. And then, yeah, other than that, YouTube, Twitch, I'm out. We out. Peace.